Quarantine. Everyone is worried of it. Will I be quarantined for how many days? Will I be exempted? And what should I do if I don't have money to pay? All your questions will be answered in this video. Before we could go into the video, please subscribe and share the video so that everyone could be informed of the situation. In my previous videos, I have covered step-by-step procedure of all the different categories. So we will not go into detail now. We will just cover only the quarantine procedure. Category 1, Reciprocal Green Lane, RGL. This is for Singaporeans and Malaysian PR working in Malaysia, and for Malaysians and Singapore PR working in Singapore. Under RGL, a swab test will be taken upon arrival in Malaysia within 24 hours. And if the result is negative, there won't be any quarantine. If the result is positive, then you will be taken to government facilities for a standard procedure of handling a positive patient. Category 1, RGL, no quarantine. Category 2, Periodic Commuting Arrangement, PCA. This is for Malaysians working in Singapore holding Singapore long-term work passes, and for Singaporeans working in Malaysia holding Malaysian work passes. Under this category, once you arrive in Malaysia, a swab test will be taken within 24 hours. Until the result is out, you will be in isolation. If the result is negative, there is no quarantine. And when you return back to Singapore, you have to go to 7 days hotel quarantine. And the next category is Malaysian workers who have lost their job, or Malaysian workers who have resigned or who have been retrenched, or Malaysian PR, Malaysian holding any long-term spouse passes in Malaysia. People under this category, upon arrival in Malaysia, you have to go to mandatory 14 days hotel quarantine. Okay, now who are exempted from the quarantine fees? Okay. The quarantine charges in a hotel is 4,700 ringgit, and after the government subsidy you have to pay 2,100 ringgit. If you don't have the money to pay for a hotel, you can opt for staying in public training institute. The charges per day was 150 and now is discounted to 100 ringgit per day. Okay, if you have lost your job, if you have retrenched, you just need to have the retrenchment letter from your company, and you can show that as a proof and you will not be charged. Physical disabled people holding a disabled card are exempted from the charges. Students belonging to B40 family are exempted from the charges. And if you are belonging to the B40 family, you can appeal to NADMA, Natural Disaster and Management. I will share the hotline number in the description. You can appeal to them for a waiver of the charges. In the description box, you can find the link of other videos regarding the partially border opening. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and share the video with your friends.